Come nearer to me now, my darling. Take a moment to release all of your burdens and let your soul to breathe. When the night is too silent and the shadows seem too loud, I am aware of the ideas that race through your head. I am aware that when life's storms arrive in waves you didn't request, you may wonder whether you are really recognized, protected, and loved. Now hear me. Nothing is too shattered for my ability to mend. Nothing is hidden from my sight, and nothing is missed by my heart. I can understand how you cling to folks who aren't always able to stop you. I watch as you pour out your love like water, and sometimes it seems to sink into the void. I am aware of the quiet heartache that goes unnoticed. You are not alone, and I need you to hear me. Archangel Michael has been sent by me to guard you. Engage in combat in worlds you cannot see, and clear your way. When it seems like there are adversaries on all sides, I am in the silence, so don't take it as abandonment. When your knees start to tremble, I'm the whisper telling you to get up again. When your heart says I can't do this anymore, I'm the hand on your back that keeps you steady. Sometimes you ask yourself whether your love is squandered, and I assure you that it hasn't been. You will eventually reap the blessings that each tear you have wept has sown. Your unselfish love was always pure and never silly. Heaven recognizes and increases its value, even if the earth does not. You don't have to pursue people who take advantage of your emotions. Those who know how to hold it gently, I will send. I will introduce you to spiritual connections, friendships that strengthen rather than weaken your faith, and partnerships that recognize the gem inside you. When I have prepared a feast, don't accept crumbs if you see it now. Type this with faith: I am not forsaken. I'm safe, I'm loved. You will be misinterpreted by others. When you decide to leave patterns that shatter you, they will start to doubt your faith. When you stop doing things that have hurt you for too long, they will start talking about you. Don't lose your crown attempting to get their favor. Instead, let them speak. You weren't made to fit in tight spaces by me. I didn't call you to remain mired in relationships that bind you to the suffering of the past. Your share of freedom is mine. You inherit my tranquility. Indeed, you may lose the comforts of your former life, but I assure you that I will make up for every loss with something sacred, enduring and elevating rather than depressing. You can't yet see the path ahead, but I can, you cannot. Prepare for all the risks that lie ahead of you. The adversary lays traps in an attempt to surprise you. But listen to me, Archangel Michael is already there, positioned at each crossroads, preventing what you do not even know is coming, and battling where you cannot. The future is safe with me, so don't be afraid. I'll teach your heart to rest and your hands to fight. I'll give you the discernment to know who is close to you for personal benefit and who is for you. I'll help you see the truth where the adversary attempted to sow lies. You will sometimes feel the weight of betrayal when those you trusted reveal their real selves. Don't let it shatter you. Let it show you that you are not valuable based on their acceptance. When individuals turn out to be transient, I shall remain your constant. When everything around you trembles, I'll be your rock. When words pierce you more deeply than any sword, I shall be your healing. Bring your wounds to me. Don't cover them up with a fake smile or a hectic schedule. Your honesty is more important to me than your flawlessness. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace. Now, and listen to this message further. Why do they keep going is a question you ask me. Pay careful attention. I take away what hurts you, even if you believe you still want it. I keep you far from those that undermine your mission, to allow your destiny to breathe. I trim your circle even if it seems lonely right now. Being alone with me is safer than being among people who make you feel bad. You are being prepared for divine harmony. You are not empty. If you see it, say it now. I choose peace than poison. I put God's purpose ahead of my emotions. Reprimand your fear when it tries to persuade you that you will always be alone yourself. Your first love was me. I am your loyal companion, and I'm raising people for you. People who will defend your name when you're not there, who will remind you of who you are when you forget, and who will pray with you when the war rages. At midnight, these are heavenly tasks, not simply wonderful contacts. Heavenly relationships that I have sealed. I see the covert dangers, covert rumors, deceptive language, and jealousy concealed beneath fake smiles. Don't spend your time attempting to win others over to your cause. Let me take care of the things you can't. When your words would fail, Archangel Michael fights for you. Have faith that I will defend you. Have faith in me to protect you. Keep quiet as I take care of what your hands can. Even while your prayers definitely matter, there are certain nights when you lay awake, wondering whether they really do. Every mumble to God help me trembles the walls of hell and summons the legions of heaven. Because you are mine, your prayers have great power. When you remember who you are, the opponent will be afraid of your voice. You are a warrior dressed in my triumph. You are not just surviving. You are the change the enemy is most afraid of. Not merely a passive recipient of change. I promised you a triumph that outlasts every conflict. Not a route free from hardship. I promised you insight, to know when to remain and when to go. I did not guarantee you conflict-free relationships. I promised you healing that turns ashes into beauty. rather than life without loss. So dear, don't waver. Have unwavering faith in yourself. You won't be carried away. So let the storms come, allow treachery to reveal itself. You will not give in to resentment. You will shout more loudly with appreciation. If you let fear erupt, future days will bring temptation disguised as solace, with phony friendships that seem familiar, and old loves that rekindle only to destroy you. Don't respond to what I have instructed you to block. When I tell you to put something down, don't pick it up. Some bridges are designed to burn, and some doors are supposed to remain closed. You will postpone your own blessing if you persist on bearing the burden I died to remove. Despite the pain, have faith in my pruning. There is a bigger yes that will make sense in due time. So trust my no. I understand that you're tired of starting again, but this is a new beginning. You have changed since yesterday, last month, and even last year. A version of yourself that hell cannot control is emerging as you mature and remove previous skins. The adversary is frightened by the fact that you are starting to resemble me. When distractions demand your attention, don't lose sight of me. When issues accumulate like mountains, keep your hands up in praise. When others become chilly, keep your heart warm. You are more protected than you realize, more than you can comprehend. You were loved, it is heaven's decree, not man's that has selected you. And this season of surrender will bear fruit for you. There will be a fresh dawn every lonely night. A fresh strength will be harvested with each quiet tear. Gates that only I can open will be made possible by every door that's slammed in your face. Rest tonight, then say peace to yourself. Request that Archangel Michael protect your dreams. Give all of your fears to my hands. The enemy's prepared threats won't materialize. You will be born into a new level of anointing via the anguish that was intended to shatter you. You will only get more refined by the suffering that attempted to define you. Until the end of time, I will always be at your side. And what I will do in you, through you and for you, is only getting started. So as you go on, keep these words dear to your heart. I'm reminding you that my spirit travels before, with and behind you. I'm not asking you to move forth on your own. I swear you won't fall between the gaps. Among the cacophony of the world, you will not be overlooked. I've always noticed you the person I addressed by name. Before you ever addressed mine, sometimes you questioned why learning to trust me had to be so painful. Hear me out though. Suffering has never been your jail. Rather, it has been your journey. Do you believe I squandered even a single moment of your agony? Never like priceless all I have collected. Every restless night ignored text, slammed door and betrayal. I'll reapply it to your head as new anointing, the wounds you believed would heal. will turn into the testimony that raises others out of their despair. I'm fortifying my voice to speak life. Where death once reigned, the same voice you attempted to silence in order to appease others. Never consider that the adversary has the last say in your relationships. I have seen the traps concealed under pretentious rhetoric and flimsy assurances. I've seen the delicious poison of manipulation, the fake love and the phony devotion that attempts to keep you stuck with things you've outgrown. You are no longer shackled. You rejected every scheme of hell when you said yes to me. Even now, Archangel Michael is on watch, demolishing invisible shrines of power and whispered curses. My light will reveal what they planned in the dark. You are protected by my truth and covered in my blood. So everything they send to harm you will come back to them empty-handed. I have given you fresh perception, but the dangers that lie ahead may appear in different disguises. This time, you'll walk directly over the hole you fell into before. With my word, you'll quiet the voice that previously persuaded you to settle. I have the power to break that pattern that's used to feel like a chain around your heart. You've changed the same. Predators do not target you as vulnerable prey. You are a lion dressed in a lamb's strength. You are strong enough to stand, yet modest enough to bow. If you notice it right this now, I won't repeat previous cycles. Because of Jesus' blood, I am safe. Some people will attempt to blame you for deciding to be free. If you don't take calls that simply deplete you, they'll call you cold. They'll be correct when they claim you've changed. I've altered you so you've changed. The cage they were comfortable viewing you in is no longer appropriate for you. Let them speak, let them ponder. I am uplifting you, and you owe no one an explanation. Pay attention to where I'm bringing you, not to who is upset that they can't accompany you. Yes, in order for your calling to survive, certain relationships must end. For your mission to breathe, certain doors must shut. To prevent them from influencing the next chapter I write in your life, some people must misinterpret you. Don't bring back what I buried. Instead, grieve what needs to be grieved. You will eventually realize that my refusal served as your defense. My quiet is your response, and my delay is your shield. When you look in the rear-view mirror, the falsehoods that previously perplexed you will seem so little. You'll be more lucid than your detractors. The noise won't be as loud as your tranquility. You'll stand in spaces that seemed inaccessible. At first you will be seated at tables where no one has ever called your name. You'll be holding hands with individuals I sent, not drainers but pourers prayers, and those who celebrate your light rather than try to outdo it. You will love and you will be loved. You will get as well as give. You will trust me again because you believe that. I will protect your heart. more effectively than you ever could, not because people are perfect. Keep in mind that you are never really alone. When loneliness strikes, you are inhabited by my spirit. You are surrounded by Archangel Michael and his troops. Every action you perform is monitored. By the host of heaven, hell will hiss, gossip, and scheme, but it will be unable to harm what my blood has. Sealed threats will not find you vulnerable, even if they attempt to approach you now. Possess the same power that brought me back to life, and no danger in your future can overcome that strength. You've probably asked yourself, how do I continue when my trust has been repeatedly violated? Let me reconstruct you, I tell you. I'll show you how to protect your heart. Without shutting it, allow me to demonstrate how to establish sacred boundaries that preserve your tranquility and uphold the integrity of your mission. You should not be accessible to everyone. The oil on your life is too much for some people. Don't be scared to refuse things that exhaust you. Don't be scared to let those who profit from your people-pleasing wounds down. I already occupy that position. I did not create you to be the salvation of everyone. Keep your gaze on me, put your mind at rest in me. At my feet let all your secrets. I'm not a friend of good weather. I am not a passing friend. I am the same now as I was yesterday, and I always will be. When they left, I was present. You get back up, and I am here. When you encounter better arms, better rooms, and better seasons than you could have ever dreamed of, I will be there. And in a world that seeks to harden your heart, I will give it the strength to remain tender. On certain nights, you will feel the old temptations beckoning you, the need to respond to that message, the need to prove yourself, the need to go back to what used to ease your sorrow. In such instances, call on me. Archangel Michael should be called upon to keep guard. Don't fight something you weren't supposed to battle by yourself. When your resolve wanes, I stand up for you. When your bravery falters, I am your shield. When your body seems feeble, I am your strength. The dangers that lie ahead of you won't destroy you. Rather, they will bring forth the strength that I have always given you. You will become courageous because of what was meant to break you. You shall display my glory via what was sent to disgrace. You will raise the volume of what was delivered to quiet. Therefore, instead of fleeing the battle, rush to me. Love is fearless, and my love, which is complete love, drives away all fear. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. See how your tale is rewritten by me. See how I make up for the time you felt was lost. See how I pour rivers of vital water into your empty spaces. You'll forget you prayed until you see how I respond to your requests. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am the God of restoration. The fissures they caused will become windows for my light, because I am the God who fixes everything. I am the God who bestows blessings, both in private and in public, in ways that make it clear that I was there for you the whole time. Never hesitate to dream again. Remain hopeful without fear. Don't be scared to let my intentions for you fill your heart. You wouldn't believe how amazing their plans are. Plans to get you well, plans to make you successful, plans to surround you with those who will support you rather than oppose you, plans to turn you into a beacon of hope for others, navigating the storms you survived. So take a big breath tonight. Let go of the things you can't mend. Let your tired mind rest on my assurance that you are secure. They see you, there are people all around you. And in the morning, get up as the warrior I have called you to be, fearless, strong, kind, and steady. And keep this in mind when the sun rises and light streams through your window. Every sunrise serves as evidence that my kindness is eternal. When you feel unworthy, it doesn't run out on you. Feeling unqualified does not cause it to withdraw. I understand how much you need new hope for a new day, which is why my kindness is fresh every morning. You cannot survive just on the grace of yesterday. I am pouring forth plenty for you today, more than enough to lay your fears, fortify your determination, protect your heart, and raise your head. In the quiet of your mind, you have questioned whether you will ever fully recover from the wounds that others have left behind you, the broken promises, the words that pierce your heart like razors, the unexpected betrayal. Now, let me tell you, you are capable of healing. I did not write a narrative about restoration for someone else and then forget to share it with you. My hands can heal any wound. No matter how deep, my spirit can revitalize any sorrow. No matter how old it is, there are parts of you that have been covered behind jokes, hectic schedules, funny grins, and courteous responses. But I can see every layer, scar, and secret spot. What I see in you does not frighten me. Rebuilding something the adversary thought would remain broken is something I like doing. There will be times in the future when memories will haunt you. A familiar location, a song or a set might transport you back to that room, that argument or that farewell. Don't be ashamed of yourself for experiencing the sting. When it occurs, healing is that when you do recall, the memory no longer governs you. Not that you never remember. It implies that you may claim, I survived. When you look back on what previously shattered you, I have more strength, I'm free. You are too. You were not buried there. Since each resurfacing recollection serves as a reminder, you stood up, you left. You remain here, and you are living evidence of my resurrection power. Every day when you choose forgiveness over resentment, the secrets, the regrets, and the questions that keep you up long after everyone else has gone to sleep are just a few of the things you've attempted to bear alone. The murmurs you've never set out are audible to me. I am aware of the embarrassment that attempts to persuade you to act as if nothing is wrong, but doesn't faking wear you out. You were made to live freely, not to pretend to be full. Bring the parts to me, each and every one, not only the portions you believe are sufficiently polished. For prayer bring me the confusion, the rage, the half-spoken prayers, and the disarray. Bring the sorrow that still hangs over you, like an unwanted shadow to me. I will not turn my back on you. Instead, I will turn to face you with my arms wide open, and my heart prepared to mend. Did you know that Archangel Michael is watching over your soul? As you recover, you are surrounded by a holy hedge, an imperceptible barrier that the adversary cannot breach. Remember who is with you when you have nightmares, and fear tells you that you'll never feel safe. Recall who is in charge of heaven's armies on your behalf. Michael is your powerful protector, not your myth while you slumber. He observes in the spaces where you feel insignificant. He stands. He fights demons that believed they were your ancestors. You don't realize how protected you are, knowing that you walk cloaked in my authority. Hell shudders every morning when you wake up. If you see it now, write this in the comments. Jesus has my back. Michael the Archangel stands up for me. You are too sensitive, too emotional, too forgiving, and too soft-hearted, according to some, for a world that preys on kind spirits. However, I did not create you tender in order to consume you. I created you to be gentle, so that you may remove generational curses with love, disarm darkness with kindness, and serve as evidence that compassion is not weakness, but rather strength. Your soft heart is your secret shield, not a weakness. Be kind, don't allow betrayal to make you chilly. I never asked you to construct walls, so don't let disappointment do that. Your sensitivity has the capacity to heal both your own and the wounds of others who will one day rush to your light. Indeed, there will be many who attempt to extinguish your light after seeing it, mistaking your humility for an invitation to treat you badly. You have to learn to protect what you have. You shouldn't be at every table. Your secrets are not worthy of every ear. Not every hand is worthy of your allegiance. I called you to bring healing, not to be everyone's healer. I'll pick where it goes, however. Walking away is sometimes the most effective thing you can do, not out of affection, but from abuse, from chaos, not from kindness, from control, not from connection. You are free to leave behind the things that bind you. When your soul says no, you are free to refuse. When the world asks you to pour from an empty cup, you are free to close your door and take a break. Those that really care about you will respect your limits. No one I send will pressure you to betray yourself for their own convenience. They won't put pressure on you. They will cover you with prayer. They will respect your no and cherish your yes, and keep these folks dear to your heart. When you discover them, treasure them, offer your prayers for them, honor them. They are unique presence wrapped in human flesh. I am aware of the days ahead of you that will cause you to doubt your own strength, the decisions that will need more bravery than you believe. You possess distractions that claim to fill the emptiness, but leave you feeling even more empty. Poisonous relationships masquerading as destiny, and invitations that seem nice but cost your soul's serenity, are just a few of the subtle dangers that may arise. I'm not telling you this to frighten you. Rather, I'm asking you to remain near me. Hold on to my word when the adversary attempts to make you feel like someone you're not. Surround yourself with individuals who remind you of who you are. You are not aware of your own power because of me, and you not just because of you. I reside where you are most vulnerable, where you kneel down the lowest. I stand highest, my might is invited by your humility. My power is unlocked by your submission. Your weakness is the source of my greatest miracles in you, so don't be afraid of it. The push and pull, the loss, the misunderstanding, the backstabbing, the ghosting, and the abrupt farewells are all reasons why you feel like you're fighting. In your relationships, the adversary is aware of the strength of togetherness. When 2 or 3 people get together in my name, he is aware of the power that results. He is aware of the miracles that occur when you pray with individuals who have pure intentions for you. He therefore attempts to sow discord, mistrust, insult, and resentment. However, I am smarter than his plans. I won't let the person you've outgrown ruin who you're becoming. Allow some relationships to fade away in silence. Avoid forcing interactions that will never happen. Some people will never apologize. Please forgive them nevertheless. Your tranquility is more valuable than your pride. What you unleash, I'll replenish. I will refill what you empty. I will compensate you for your sacrifice. I am aware of the expense. I don't treat your tears carelessly. I put them in bottles. I take measurements of them. One day you will be able to grasp them in your hands as I multiply them into wonders. Heaven sees you, hoarding riches that thieves and moths cannot touch. Even if you feel like you're losing, stand your ground when dread nags at you about the future, the ambiguity, the what-ifs, and the possibility of further heartache. Tell your Father who you are. Declare to dread who is at your side, the Lion of Judah, the King of Kings and the Captain of Heaven's troops. Michael the Archangel is not a passive being in combat. He is formidable. He protects your reputation in places you haven't yet been. Storms that would drown your bravery are held back by him while you're asleep. He fights for you. No one can ever outnumber you. You're always protected. When others misinterpret your calling, don't let it break your heart. When you walk with holy assurance, some people may label you arrogant. People will call you selfish. If you choose obedience above pleasing others, when you refuse to bear responsibilities that were never yours, in the first place, some people will turn away. Allow them to go away. Your purpose is to follow me, not to blend in with everyone else. Although my route is limited, it is secure. Although my method is expensive, every sacrifice is worthwhile. I'll demonstrate your true strength to you. In the coming days, you'll be surprised at how resilient you are. The same tongue that previously pleaded with me to put an end to the suffering will also bear witness to how I used that suffering to gain power. People who are still trapped in the situations you escaped from will hear your words of wisdom. People who make you think of your younger self, the one who sobbed by herself and questioned if it was all worthwhile, will be loved by you. The evidence that it was will be you. You question. If you are to damage, to be put to good use. To put it simply, I specialize in damaged people. I use misfits, outcasts, and rejected people to establish my kingdom. I believe the most profound truths come from those the world ignores. You are destined. You are not ineligible. Your wounds will glow like windows that allow my glory through, not tarnish your calling. Now is the time to move fearlessly. Now is the time to speak with confidence. When old temptations come knocking, now is the time to resist. Now is the time to let go of the urge to be understood by others who don't want to see your progress. They aren't supposed to sit with you in the future. If they can't see you today, people who didn't want to be cured have been fixed by you. Give them to me. You have made an effort to persuade those who were unwilling to comprehend. Give them to me for your own race. You have attempted to lift those who have only sapped your strength. Give them to me by letting them go. You create space for the people I'm sending next. the ones who will not only accept your love, but also return it to you in spades. Your life is growing, not becoming smaller. Your circle is being cleaned, not being emptied. Angels guard your future, standing at each entrance of your destiny, so it is not in danger. I refuse to let the sacred be mistreated indefinitely. I will not let people who do not respect what is valuable to crush it underfoot. I'm taking over. I'm making things right, day by day, brick by brick. I am restoring your faith. Breathe then. Please accept my peace. Take a mental break. Keep your heart safe. Have faith in my time. The King who cannot lose, the commander of heaven's forces, your Savior, your shepherd, and your first love are the people who should be remembered. When the adversary whispers that you are alone, simply mumble my name, Jesus. When you are at a loss for words, and you will see your dread subside. I'm present. I'm not going anywhere regarding you. I'm not going to change my opinion. I'm still with you. I'm just getting started now, darling. Go forth with a strong spirit, a solid heart, and a lofty head. You are defended ferociously. You are selected and you are covered. What I have spoken over, you cannot be taken away by any threat. Your greatest days are yet ahead of you. Trust me, follow me, and rest in me. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.